My exit letter from the Mormon Church. Dear Bishop, this letter is being sent to inform you that I am officially requesting my name to be removed from the records of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This request is not being made due to any personal problems with any member of the church or any problems with you. I've only visited your ward a few times, and I think there are a lot of very nice people there who are trying hard to do what they feel is right, and I would definitely say that that applies to you and your family as well. This request is being made after many months of intense study and comparison of the Mormon Church teachings to those of the Bible. My decision to do this is based on my newfound faith in my Lord and my God. John chapter 1 verse 1, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John 1:14, and the Word became flesh, Jesus Christ. John chapter 20 verse 28, and Thomas answered and said unto him, My Lord and my God. This decision is being made freely on my part, and with a full knowledge of what the LDS Church teaches the consequences of making a decision like this are. I do insist that my records and letter notifying me that my name has been removed from the church records shows that the only reason why my name has been removed is that I requested it to be so. I also insist that the word excommunication not be used in the church records or in the letter notifying me of this action. I would not hesitate to take legal action against the church if anything is done to slander my name, or if members of this stake are given the impression that I left because of immorality. Please understand that I am taking this action because it has been very definitely proven to me that the Mormon Church is in no way, shape, or form, quote, God's only true church, end quote. In fact, most of the major doctrines of the Mormon Church are nowhere to be found in the Bible, and even more amazingly, most of the major Mormon doctrines are not even to be found in the Book of Mormon. For example, God was once a man can become a god, Lucifer is the brother of Jesus, baptism for the dead, temple marriage, etc. Some of the major doctrinal problems I have investigated are: Number 1, I do not believe that Joseph Smith was a prophet of God or that he received direct revelation from God. 3 of over 50 false prophecies that I have found are Doctrine and Covenants, section 84, verses 2 through 5, Doctrine and Covenants, section 84, verses 114 and 115, and Doctrine and Covenants, section 111, verses 1 through 4. I do believe that I will be judged someday according to my faith in the Savior, not Joseph Smith. I believe that he, Joseph Smith, taught false doctrine and that he has led many good people astray and away from the true teachings of Jesus Christ that are taught in the Bible. Number 2, I am convinced that the Book of Mormon is not of divine origin, except for the verses and chapters that were plagiarized from the Bible. One very easy way to prove this is that when he copied from the Bible, he also copied the italicized words, which I'm sure he did not realize at the time were not part of the original writings, but were added in to add clarity. The reason why they italicized these words was so when a person was reading the Bible, they would know that those words were not part of the original writings. I do not believe that Joseph Smith translated any part of the Book of Mormon. Number 3, I am convinced that the Pearl of Great Price, particularly the Book of Abraham, is a pure work of deceit and fraud. It became apparent to leaders of the church that the papyrus that Joseph Smith quote-unquote translated into the Book of Abraham was nothing more than Egyptian funeral documents. Yet they have continued to claim that the book was of divine origin. This fact has been hidden from members of the church for many years. If you would like to see more on this subject, you ought to read the book Letters to a Mormon Elder by James White. If you would like a copy, I would be more than happy to give you one. or you can access the book over the internet. Number 4, I am also convinced that the Doctrine and Covenants is false and has been changed and rewritten so many times that saints today have no clue what some of the false doctrines that Joseph Smith taught really were. Number 5, I am thoroughly convinced that on the whole the LDS Church has made serious and substantial changes to all of their scriptures and most of church history. I believe that this has been done to satisfy and comfort its members, to hide doctrinal errors, and to protect some leaders from exposure to their moral failures. Number 6, I firmly believe that the statement, quote, "the glory of God is intelligence," end quote, is completely contradictory to what the Church truly teaches about members increasing their intellect. Free thought is discouraged, and members are told what to read, when to pray, how to pray, and what to think. Number 7, I do not believe that God was once a man, that he lived on a planet similar to Earth, and that through his righteousness he became God. Furthermore, I do not believe that men on this earth can someday become gods, because the Bible makes it very clear that Psalm 90, verse 2, "Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hadst formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting thou art God." Isaiah chapter 44, verses 6 through 8. "Thus saith the Lord, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, I am the first and I am the last, and beside me there is no God. And who as I shall call and shall declare it, and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people, and the things that are coming and shall come? Let them shew unto them. Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me? Yea, there is no God. I know not any." Isaiah chapter 43, verse 10. "Ye are my witnesses, saith the Lord, and my servant whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me, and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me."